service for the year ending 1st December 2021.
Motion of the Committee on Appointments and Public Service. Proposer, Honorable Matthew S. Numa. Seconder, Honorable Bashir Siliki.
Mr. Speaker, honorable members, the first session of the 6th Parliament of the Second Republic of Sierra Leone, the third report of the Committee on Appointment and Public Service, and parliamentary vetting of presidential nominations. Introduction. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, just a minute.
Tell him.
Introduction. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, the Committee on Appointment and Public Service, in tandem with its constitutional obligations, met on Wednesday 26th and Friday 28th of July 2022, respectively, and interviewed presidential nominees for the following positions: ministers, deputy ministers for various ministries, one ambassador, and one head of department. The committee maintains strict consistency with its usual established procedures and interview the aforesaid nominees on issues pertaining to their educational backgrounds to ensure that they have the relevant education and necessary backup experience to lead such important offices of state. Probing questions covered wide ranging issues relating to track records pertinent to their work, to their declared assets, tax obligations, and vision for a sustainable and productive tenure. Issue of responsibility or otherwise, we are strictly looked into by the committee. The third sitting of the committee on Wednesday, 26 July 2023. The committee interviewed the following nominees on oath. 1. Ambassador Amara Sheikh Muhammad Suwa. Ambassador Amara Sheikh Mohammed Suwa, proposed Deputy Permanent Representative to the United Nations. Ambassador is a graduate from Freetown College with Bachelor of Arts degree with honors in English language. He also has a master's degree in development studies from Jala University College. He served as resident technical facilitator at the Decentralization Secretariat, budget manager at Plan International, that earned him improved human interactions. As resident permanent representative, he was in charge of the supervision of United Nations committees a duty he has handled with excellence over the past years. Mr. Alfred Moy Jamiu. Can we have one? To the means. Can we have one sergeant and one clerk to aid the nominee appointees, please? Thank you. Mr. Alfred Moy Jamiu, proposed Deputy Minister, Ministry of Local Government and Community Affairs. Mr. Jamiu holds a master's degree from Indiana Wesleyan University in Management 2009 and host of other diplomas at the Cambridge International College, England. He is a disciplined, enterprising young man that acquires great skills in project management. Quoting him, I will use my project background to assist the minister whilst looking into various projects, especially donor-funded projects implemented by councils countrywide. Ms. Phyllis Kapoor. Thank you. Proposed Deputy Minister, Ministry of Lands, Housing and Country Planning. Phyllis, take note of the corrections, please. Phyllis Kapoor has a vast knowledge and experience in the management of housing and resettlement programs. She studied health and social care and housing, which enhanced her skills and capability to work in various housing outreach programs, such as St. Mango's Housing Charity, to assist tenants, investigate housing issues and general management issues in the United Kingdom. She promised to collaborate with the Minister of Lands in implementing the numerous land policies already enforced at the ministry. Quoting her, I am aware of the problems associated with the land acquisition, and I'm ready to share my experience with my boss, she concluded, end of quote. Engineer Adrian Tunde Taylor. Thank you. Thank you. To the meet. Thank you. Yeah. Proposed Deputy Minister, Ministry of Energy. He acquires his postgraduate degree in chemistry at Jala University from 1999 to 2005 and proceeded for his PhD, Skills Management and Environmental Sciences in Japan in 2012. Dr. Taylor has served as Deputy Minister in the same ministry, and his reappointment might not be unconnected with his exemplary leadership and support in the rolling out of the energy sector plan currently underway countrywide. Mrs. Emily K. Gorga. Thank you to the Speaker and to the Minister. Thank you. Take your seat. Proposed Deputy Minister, Ministry of Basic and Senior Secondary School. Ministry of Basic and Senior Secondary School. After her secondary school at Our Lady of Guadalupe Secondary School in Lonsa, Mrs. Gogra pursued her HTC education at the Port Local Teachers College from 1999 to 2002. Mrs. Emily K. Gogra holds a Bachelor of Education at the Northern Polytechnic, Makini, 2006 to 2010, and a master's degree in applied descriptive linguistics at Jala University, 2017. She served as Deputy Minister in the last term and promised to assist the new minister in executing the numerous programs left behind by the outgone minister. Mrs. Christiana Kui Fofana. Thank you. Mrs. Christiana Kui Fofana, proposed Deputy Minister, Ministry of Works and Public Assets. Mrs. Fofana holds a bachelor degree in language arts from Jalal University. She is a seasoned teacher and served as a senior teacher and vice principal and acquired great leadership skills in managing people. Prior to her appointment, she served as a research and innovation manager of the Universal Access Development Fund, UADF. Mrs. Fofana is in responding to the committee. She mentioned that lots of governance practices are in ring. Check the correction, please. That require urgent attention. Quoting her again, I will collaboratively work with my boss to implement government programs and reverse any negative trend that will otherwise thwart progress of measuring up to our task. She concluded, end of quote. Mr. Ibrahim Sanon. Thank you. Thank you. Take your seat. Mr. Ibrahim Sano, proposed Deputy Minister of Communication and Technology, Communication, Technology and Innovation. Mr. Sano holds a master's degree in public administration and served as Executive Director of the Sierra Leone Road Safety Authority, SLRSA, during the last term. His leadership skills acquired over the years have enabled him to lead and produce timely results. He told the committee that he will learn from professionals and the minister in the bid to roll out the new ministry's programs in technology. Mr. Kai Lawrence Bayo. Thank you. Proposed Deputy Minister, Minister of Sports, Mr. Kai Lawrence Bayo is a native of Kono District with passion for sports and community development. He is a former councillor of the Kwedu New Seven City Council and served as Deputy Minister of Sports until his recent reappointment. He has an excellent track record in various sporting disciplines. He promised to follow up in many programs. Take note of the correction for programs, please. She promised to follow up on the many programs currently underway in the ministry. Mr. Hinduwa Wakai Bindi. Thank you. Proposed Deputy Minister of Gender and Children's Affairs. Mr. Bindi is a holder of Bachelor of Arts in History and Political Science and served as the Deputy Minister of Gender and Children's Affairs. He has an active interest in gender acts and has been very active in the mainstreaming policy at the ministry. He promised to support the minister to promote the Gender Equality and Women's Empowerment Act. Please take note of the correction also. Colonel, retired, Mwana Prima Masako. Thank you. To the Miss. Thank you. Take your seat. Proposed Deputy Minister, Minister of Defense. Colonel, retired but not tired, Masakwe, was recruited in Sierra Leone Armed Forces in 1985 and was commissioned in 1991. He is a fine soldier with vast experience in military training. He holds a master's degree in public administration from the Ghana Institute of Management and Public Administration. He served as commanding officer in the engineering regiment and also officer commanding electrical and mechanical workshop, Tuba workshop. If approved as deputy minister, the trained military personnel promised to uphold the security tenets and work collaboratively with other national security apparatus to ensure the stability of the state. Dr. Teresa Tenedik. Bow to the minister. So look at this why you're doing sharp as man. Like that. She is quite an interesting person. Yes. Dr. Tenedik, proposed deputy minister. 1. Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security. Dr. Teresa is a professional agriculturist that has vast knowledge in agricultural research and extension services. She has been the driving force behind most programs implementation in the ministry. In the third session report of the 5th Parliament, the committee adjudged as an astute professional with wealth of experience that can help turn the agricultural sector in a positive trajectory. She promised to support the minister to achieve premium aspirations of the government. Mr. Sabihemo. Bihemo is double O. Take note of the correction. Thank you. Bow to the mouse. All right. To the speaker. Okay, take your seat. I cannot read. Proposed Deputy Minister to Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security. Mr. Ebo is an assuming professional that always serves with loyalty. His reappointment to this ministry clearly confirms the committee's earlier recommendation of this nominee as we are reported during the third session of the 5th Parliament. He promised to work collaboratively to bring knowledge to the agricultural sector through effective monitoring. Reverend Dr. Jonathan Titus William. Thank you. Proposed Deputy Minister, Ministry of Planning and Economic Development. Reverend Williams is an academician of domain standing that believes in producing timely quality results and has worked extensively in many church organizations at both home and abroad. His reappointment to the Development Ministry will help the new minister monitor the different sectorial development goals mapped out by this ministry. He promised to support the new minister. The 4th sitting of the committee on Friday, the 28th July 2023, Dr. Charles Senesi. Understood. Thank you. Take your seat. Proposed Deputy Minister, Ministry of Employment. So proposed Deputy Minister, 1, Ministry of Health, is an associate professor, Doctor of Medicine, MD, Master and PhD in public health from the Postgraduate College of Health Specialists. He is a lecturer in dermatology in the Department of Internal Medicine, College of Medicine and Allied Health Sciences, Puma, University of Sierra. He has also provided consultancy services for many medical and research institutions globally. His professional activities and achievements are recorded from his contributions to research, lectures, consultancies, associations, and participation in many international health programs. He promised to assist Minister to build a stronger health sector. Mr. Mohamed Lansana Dumbuya. Thank you. Okay, take your seat. Proposed Deputy Minister, Ministry of Environment, Labour and Social Security. Employment, Labour and Social Security. Mr. Dumbuya is a native of Kabia District with vast track record in social and community development. He served as Deputy Minister of Labour from 2018 to 2023 with enough experience to support the smooth running of the ministry. Take note of the correction. He said he will continue to help the minister in implementing the programs outlined by the ministry. Dr. Ramatulai Wuri Haja. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Take your seat. Mr. Speaker, after this speech, I'm expecting an addendum of the report. We will not conclude if I don't receive the report. Maybe I will ask you to stand the house down for 20 minutes or so. But let me first look through the ones I have. We are still having some problems downstairs. So I've just and the one that is out there, that one that are not received, it should be a problem. Maybe for your very sake, Mr. Speaker. So we are waiting. I just want to remind you, sir, before I conclude. For proposed Minister of Technical and Higher Education. Dr. Wuri is a renowned extraordinary lecturer, both in Sierra Leone at international level. She is a seasoned biomedical and research analyst and a sectoral lecturer. Renowned extraordinary lecturer both in Sierra Leone and at international level. She is a seasoned biomedical and research analyst and a senior lecturer and head of biochemistry department at the College of Medicine and Allied Sciences. From 2002 to 2015, in the United Kingdom, she gained a first degree in biochemistry, Master of Science in biomedical sciences, PhD in medicine, and postgraduate certificate in health management, policy and practice in distinction. Her professional experiences are recorded in very important institutions globally. She served as extraordinary lecturer at the University of Victoria, South Africa, on health policy and systems, as module fellow at the Kofi Annan Global Health Leadership Fellowship Program, guest lecturer at the King's College London, United Kingdom, in advanced quantitative methods in public health. Thank you. I read the profile of the woman, you're so happy, eh? But you look at it, you have just heard the name I read, the Minister of Technical and Higher Education. It's why I'm there, it's why I'm here.
Where do you think he comes from?
And they have this environmental team that has screwed us. So I know it's be of interest.
Don't worry, we'll twin with him with Kenny.
Mr. Speaker, Kenny is a very important. We are politically charged, academically inclined. Let me repeat this sentence for the sake of Mr. Speaker, so people will think and be happy. From 2002 to 2015, the United Kingdom, she gained her first degree in biochemistry, Master of Science in biomedical science, PhD in medicine, and postgraduate certificate in health management, policy and practice with distinction. Her professional experience are recorded in very important institutes globally. She served as extraordinary lecturer at the University of Victoria, South Africa, on health policies and systems as fellowship at the Annan Global Health Leadership Fellowship Program, guest lecturer at King's College, London, United Kingdom, in advanced quantitative methods in public health, principal investigator in Sierra Leone on Common Health Implementation Program, co-project lead and research analyst in both Sierra Leone and the United Kingdom on health policies, the technical feasibilities of new biomedical therapeutics. Dr. Ramatulai has more than 50 publications to her credit on various topics. Speaker,
I'm listening.
Dr. Ramatulai has more than 50 publications to her credit on various health issues which the committee highly recommended as worthy for such 100% elite ministry. She promised to acquire the necessary knowledge, first from a professional, then take the lead to implement the many programs of the ministry.
Are you able to proceed or you want to?
This will be the last and I will wait. I have not yet received the other one. I will ask. I have more. When I get to the excerpt, I will stop there. Then I will proceed. Mrs. Aja Aisata Abulai. Thank you. Mrs. Haja Aisata Abulai Kamara, compounding Deputy Minister of Fisheries and Marine Resources. Mrs. Kamara is a well-known gender activist, community developer, master farmer, a seasoned teacher, lecturer, and politician. Her advocacy role in social and gender contemporary issues made her to be well-known in many institutes such as 43 Foundation, Ford Aid, etc., etc. She has a driven passion for community development and had served as Resident Minister, Northwest, Acting Resident Minister, North, Deputy Minister of Trade and Industry in the government of His Excellency President Bio. Mrs. Mamusu Masapwe. Thank you. Proposed Deputy Minister, Ministry of Basic and Senior Secondary School Education. Ms. Masakwe is an educationist, nutritionist that has shown over past 3 years much leadership in handling educational issues at the above named ministry where she has been reappointed. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, the committee adjudged her to be competent and up to the task. The Committee on Appointment and Public Service therefore reaffirms all recommendations bestowed on the candidate as so reported in the 4th report of the test session of the 5th Parliament. She promised to give the necessary support to the new minister to consolidate the gains. Mrs. Nabila Farida Sura. Proposed Minister, Ministry of Tourism and Cultural Affairs. Mrs. Nabila F. Tunis is a household name in our national governance. Apart from her political prowess and adept administrative skills, she is a very strong academic and holds a master's degree in rural development and has worked in several reputable institutions, including the United Nations, where she served as Civil Affairs Officer 2008 to 2023. She has a number of ministerial portfolios, including planning and economic development, foreign affairs and international cooperation, and regional minister of the West. She promised to consolidate the gains of her predecessor and lay premium on the development and promotion of eco-tourism. Dr. Khadijatu Grace A. Kamara. Thank you. Thank you. Proposed Deputy Minister, Ministry of Tourism and Cultural Affairs. Dr. Kamara is a motivational, inspirational, and transformational young coach, media personality, and cooperative executive officer that has worked extensively at global level. As an academic and consultant, she hopes to bring to the global stage Sierra Leone's touristic potential. She served the Foreign Ministry as Director of Strategic Management and Coordination prior to her appointment to this position. She promised to work with the minister to promote the nation's tourism. Dr. Alfred G. O. Dixon, proposed Chairman, Sierra Leone Agricultural and Staff Institute Council, SLARI. Thank you, Denise. Thank you. Thank you. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, the committee is popularly known as, the nominee is popularly known as Dr. Cassava. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, the nominee is popularly known as Dr. Cassava by his peers because of his extensive topical research on cassava breeding. He is a seasoned scientist with wealth of experience in breeding at international and local levels. Prior to his appointment, he was the Director, Development and Delivery at the Partnership for Delivering Directorate at the International Institute of Tropical Agriculture, IITA, where he shared most of his scientific experience with SLARI. Responding to the committee on the contribution of SLARI to achieving full self-sufficiency, the nominee said, quoting him, "I have worked with SLARI for years and will bring the council to the required professional advice that will turn the institute around towards the expected trajectory." Mr. Speaker, I will not ask for a leave. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, Mr. Rex Bonafa, proposed Deputy Minister, Ministry of Transport and Aviation. Thank you. Thank you. Mr. Speaker, I will still ask for your leave after this one. I will still ask for your leave. Mr. Rex Bonafa, proposed Deputy Minister, Ministry of Transport and Aviation. Mr. Bonafa is a humble personality, an academic with wealth of experience in logistics and operations, in mining and transport for 2 decades, spanning from various organizations. He served as Deputy Minister of Lands and Transport prior to his reappointment this year. He represented his ministry severally in this chamber in the passage of bills and ratifications of agreements during the 5th Parliament. We promised the committee that he will work diligently with the new minister to realize the mandate of the ministry. Mr. Speaker, I may ask for your leave and come to your leave.
Honorable members, after consultations with the majority leader and leader of government business, and
and for reasons which I perfectly accept, I will stand the House down for 30 minutes.
And at any time from now, we will go off first as the House don't stand for 30 minutes. The House don't stand for 30 minutes as they go rectify some things. We will stand the House down for 30 minutes. As leader of government business, they will rectify some things. So, but we'll continue for stay tuned and hit the notification button so as we can online back when I will get you live. This is Unity Broadcasting. We will go down first for 30 minutes.
I